For Coffee with Corey, brewed in part by Kroger.
We're getting close to the weekend, Corey.
Yes, very happy about that. How about that? So we're gonna get to our first story. So good morning, everyone. If you've ever scrolled through TikTok, Instagram, some other social media platforms and paused when something caught your eye, well, of course, you're definitely not alone. In fact, a new survey reveals that nearly half of Americans have made a purchase after seeing influencers' content online. NC Solutions says that their poll found that the kind of content also made 43% of those surveyed ready to research a product, and 24% said they likely share it with friends and family. Well, according to the survey, Gen Zers, which is those born between 1997 and 2012, have more favorable attitudes towards influencers, and they're most likely to buy something they see online. Over half of millennials, which is anyone between 1981 and 1996, say that they've purchased a product they saw from an influencer, and 41% of the Generation X, well, those born between 1965 and 1980, admit they've shopped for something after an influencer posted about it. And I know you and I were just talking about it. Have you bought anything because an influencer talked about it or posted about it?
Sort of ish, like
sort of
once.
Okay, what was it?
But sometimes it was like makeup, but I already knew about the brand.
Okay.
And sometimes I just feel like, I'm like, do they really like it, or are they just saying it because they'll get
a paid sponsorship?
Yeah, like it's a cut.
Yes.
You get a cut of the sale. So I'm like, do you really like this? So I have to trust the influencer. What about you?
I have not. I tend to not buy much online, but I do make recipes. Anytime that we see them to make for dinner, I love making recipes that we find online. So we did that last night. So
the inspiration.
That very inspiration when it comes to my meals. Okay, so our next story. Remember when your parents would order something and it would come in a giant box and you'd immediately start playing in that box? Well, it turns out kids today are still doing the exact same thing, and some teenagers in East Tennessee are getting some attention for it. So a group of teens in Gallatin decided that they wanted to inspire some creativity and give some younger kids a unique opportunity. Inside an old skate rink armed with donated materials, the teenagers got to work. A short time later, a cardboard castle emerged. Of course, it included a drawbridge, a winding corridor, and even secret exits. Now, the children at the Gallatin Church Vacation Bible School couldn't believe their eyes. Not only do they love the castle, the project inspired them to work on some cardboard items of their own. Sadly, when the week is over with, it will be torn down this week, but the memories will definitely last a long time. We totally did that when we were younger. Like, we would do like cardboard cities, and we did it in a basement, and it was so much fun. Now looking back, then I'm thinking, like, obviously our parents were like, we just need you to go do something creative. Go do something. And that kept us busy for hours and hours on end. And then you start getting super creative, and then maybe as you grow older, you want to be an architect. You just never know.
You know, it could lead to big things. I remember we had this Disney album, and so we would like play the Disney album and build the cardboard, and we would live out what was happening on the album.
That is fantastic.
Yeah, it was really
Just
fun.
think about imagination and creativity. Like, that is awesome. And I think these days people don't have the time to do that anymore.
I want to do it right
now. Let's do it right now.
Let's do it.
Some cardboard boxes.
There's some boxes in here.
We have plenty of boxes around here.
We're a TV station.
Yeah. Sustainable, proper reuse, right? Okay, so, and finally, I want to ask you, what were you doing when you were 14 years old?
I was playing tennis like every day,
Good
all
for
day
you.
long. I was like
Were you a pro at 14?
I was actually state champion.
What? Okay, well now I feel like crummy as a 14-year-old because I was just playing soccer and that was it. And not at an elite level, because this next story, imagine being a 14-year-old youngster, right? Well, he was a Major League Soccer player last night. He made his debut. Kevin Sullivan made history with his debut as midfielder for the Philadelphia Union last night.
What?
14 years, 293 days old. Sullivan is about 2 weeks younger than Freddie Adu when he made his MLS debut in 2004. And the teen also entered the game after his older brother scored a goal for the Union. Kevin Sullivan did get a handful of touches on the ball in the final minutes of Union's blowout win, and he even recorded his first shot on goal. By the way, Kevin Sullivan is also younger than any player who has appeared in any of the 4 major North American sports since at least 1970.
He has swag. He is just like
I
so
think you kind of have
swag.
to have
I'm like
confidence. You have to
whoa.
understand, like, at
Yeah.
14 and being on an MLS.
Yeah,
and
like
getting
dyed his hair.
some minutes,
He
having
seemed
a
like
good
he was
time.
right at home.
But that's dedication, because there's a lot that goes into all of that. The training, obviously, he still needs to attend school and all that. I know it's summertime, but I'm just saying, like, he's obviously an elite player, and we hope Americans need more elite soccer players.
Yeah, we do. I'm so
We
glad
hope
that
that
we're
this leads to something.
getting more into it. You know, when Beckham
Hope he stays
came
in America.
here, you know,
Yeah.
stay here.
Stay here.
Thank you.
That's what we
for
got,
that.
yeah.
And I'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
And there's more Live at 9 coming your way this morning. We've got a sizzling steak recipe from Chef Reagan, and she is live in her kitchen. After this break, we're going to take a short break after this.